OMG, you guys, I have not posted in so long. My life is crazy. I am very actively involved in a lot of different aspects of the amazing legal Colorado cannabis industry here. So yeah, I just haven't been around, but I see people commenting all the time and people interacting with me and wanting more videos. So I was actually out the door, put my hand on my Jeep, was about to drive to give my Friday tour right when I got the news that we had to cancel a tour bus today. So now I have a Friday off and you get this video because of it. Yeah, I work for the Colorado Cannabis Tours, which is probably my favorite job I've ever had. I've had a lot of incredible jobs, but seriously, this one really does take the cake. I literally meet with a bunch of usually tourists. Sometimes it's people from Colorado, but for the most part it's tourists, people visiting Denver, Colorado, and they ride with me on this smoking friendly bus for hours and hours, and I take them to different Colorado facilities. I do not do the driving. We have an amazing driver to do that, but I get to stay in the back of the bus and smoke everybody out for hours in between the different stops that we make for the different Colorado facilities that we go to tour. So super incredible job. I absolutely love it. But I thought that today would be an amazing opportunity for me to talk about some of the things that consistently get brought up when you're talking about the subject of cannabis. And I thought it might be helpful if I kind of went through the different ways that you can navigate these conversations with people, especially people who really lack the understanding of cannabis's history, and they really lack the understanding and knowledge of cannabis and the human body. And it really does all start with the simple fact, you guys, that every single one of us, you watching this, me right now, my husband, my mom, your grandma, your friend, your cousin, everyone, every human being has an endocannabinoid system. So if you hear endocannabinoid system, do you hear what word is in there? Cannabinoid. That is all the active compounds found within cannabis, and you literally have a system in your body with receptors to take in these compounds. Your body knows exactly what to do with them, your body loves them, your body wants them, because the endocannabinoid system is directly responsible for creating homeostasis within your body. So that is like the center of balance, the center of kind of correcting deficiencies. It's all in the endocannabinoid system. So that is first and foremost. When you're talking to somebody and they're a big naysayer of cannabis, they don't understand, they think it's a scary drug, they think it's a dangerous drug, they think it's harmful, please educate them that they themselves have an endocannabinoid system that's directly responsible for homeostasis within their body, creating the balance, creating an optimal functioning. This system literally is communicating between every single major organ you have. I mean, it is a key center to health. When something is off in the endocannabinoid system, that is exactly how disease arises. That's exactly how illness occurs. That's exactly how disorders happen. So this is powerful information that every single one of us should know, and every single one of us should be empowered by this information. But unfortunately, it's not as if cannabis education has been a thing. It's not like you and I were going to school and learning about the endocannabinoid system. This is honestly a very well-kept secret that, I mean, a lot of people know about it now, especially people in the cannabis community. We are all very versed in this and we're all very aware of this, and that's why we shout it from the rooftops, because the fact that people are walking on this planet that don't even realize they have this system is horrible, and it shows a huge reason of why we are not empowered by our health and we're not empowered by our own bodies. We're confused by them as if they're this big giant mystery and complicated, confusing thing that we don't understand. But literally, being aware of your endocannabinoid system and understanding that and understanding the science of cannabinoids, the science of cannabis, it teaches you a lot about your health and a lot about the natural ways you can address different things that are going on. So for instance, There's a lot of buzz going around about Adderall. And, I'm just going to say it, which a lot of people know this, Adderall is not good at all, and it is not good to be giving something like that to children. People get so freaked out if you use the words cannabis, marijuana, THC, anything in the same sentence as kids. They freak out and lose their minds. But do you realize that these kids are being given man-made pharmaceuticals every single day, and that is the norm, and people are accepting of that, and they do not realize the extreme effects, the extreme negative effects that has on that child's health. And again, when talking about cannabis, to wrap this all around, cannabis is an ancient herb. This is not something a man made in a laboratory and something that at all has personal interest or money involved in it. It's literally a healing natural herb that the earth provides us that we should be really utilizing for health and wellness. Remember the homeostasis, remember the endocannabinoid system. Yeah, you can use cannabinoids, the active compounds in cannabis, to regulate homeostasis and create balance within yourself. That is the most natural way to do it. When you have a deficiency, when you have an imbalance, cannabinoids are the most natural way for you to correct those. But society is unaware of this, and we're fighting years and years of misinformation, of misguided anger and fear towards cannabis, and it was all for the sake of profit. It was all for the sake of personal agenda. It wasn't at the sake of our actual health, because anybody that's well versed in this ancient herb will know that it is not scary, that it is not dangerous, and that a lot of, I'm going to say it, everything you've been taught about cannabis has been a lie. So, and it was, once again, it was for the sake of profit and for the sake of money, not for the sake of profit, for the sake of money, for the sake of personal agenda. It's really not the bottom line of human health, because we know better. Those that are educated in this subject, you just know better. And you know that you have been pulled one over on for all of these years, and unfortunately our health has suffered because of it. So I really just wanted to bring that up today. I really wanted to drive that point home today with the little time that I had available. So thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions whatsoever about the endocannabinoid system, please ask me, or feel free to always do your own research and have your own understanding of this stuff. This is a real life battle that it's the people against money and profit. And the most important thing is that you and I use our voice, and we keep equipped with knowledge that's empowering us to not have something like cannabis turn into the next factory farm of America. So you know how the meat and dairy industry in America is pretty horrific. It is something I do not support at all. If I'm going to purchase something like that, or if I'm going to have something like that in my diet, I definitely shop local, I definitely shop small, and I look for local farmers. Do not support mass production of animals, factory farming. Do not support that. It is, first of all, it's disgustingly cruel, Second of all, honestly, you don't want that sad cow in your body. That cow that was abused, that cow that's in a sad state, that cow that's been pumped full of things that aren't natural. You don't even want that in your body. So, cannabis even ties into the thinking of holistically, the thinking of holistic wellness and holistic health. And remember, it really does, I've said this numerous times before, it really does all start with what you're putting inside of your body. So we want to be more connected to plants. We want to be more connected to our food. These are all things that are going to push health in the direction that we want to go to care for our people, and stop making everything all about profit and money, because guess what? People are dying. That method does not work. The bottom line can't be profits. The bottom line can't be money. Guys, people are dying because the people up at the top that are manipulating and in charge of like our food supply, of our medicine, of our education. You know, it's unfortunately very manipulating and has personal interests and profits in mind. It's not, the bottom line is not you and I and our health and wellness. So they're definitely thinking about making money, and you know, it's oftentimes at the expense of our health. So thank you so much if you listened to this rant today. I did done this completely impromptu, so I hope it made sense. But it's been a long time since I've posted. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out my channel. Feel free to Google Colorado Cannabis Tours and see me. I would love to be your tour guide. So peace, love, Lainey. I hope you have an amazing day.